guys, welcome to another Steel Review. Today I'm going to talk about Jason Bourne, and let's see if they can reborn the franchise of the Bourne legacy. And, you have Matt Damon returning to play Jason Bourne, and you got rid of like Hawkeye from their like failed attempt to rehash the franchise, and I think it's really good. I think the film is really fun. Just the action sequences are they're like half of them are really good. They're really enjoyable. They engage you all the like just to care about the characters, and some of the chase scenes, they're probably the best action scenes in the film. But the fight scenes really annoyed me. Like, you kind of in the directing style of the film, it's just, it doesn't really work because it didn't let me see like what you can't really see what you're meant to be. You can't see anything because like it's constantly edited, so it cuts away and it cuts in, it cuts away, it cuts away. It's so jumpy. You don't get a grasp of like what's actually happening. It's so shocking. Like I can't believe they've like allowed this to like happen, because most of the fight scenes are actually so like they're so brutal, yet you can't see anything that's happening. Like, you have this specific scene when they're in this underground tunnel, and it's just constantly edited to it cuts to Matt Damon's face, and then a long shot, and then a mid shot, and like it's just jumbled, and that is really the problem with the film. It just really feels like it's unfocused, because it starts the main story is basically Jason Bourne is trying to figure out how his dad died, and they sort of go along with this story. Like, he's trying to figure out by like investigating military records and stuff like that, and then they just scrap it completely, and this like woman comes in, and then sort of it becomes a hunt down Jason Bourne sort of story, and Jason Bourne's constantly on the run from the government, and Tommy Lee Jones is constantly like with his melted face and his old, like, it's just, he looks ancient, he just looks too old, and like, I'm not saying he's a bad actor, he's like, he has some sort of like face that looks like a Halloween mask, and it's really disturbing. And personally, I felt sick looking at his face. So I just thought like it was a bit like, I enjoyed the story of like him trying to look for his dad, like, and the fact that they just got rid of it completely was annoying, and it was like just disappointing for me, because the action is, some parts it's really good, and the other parts it's really bad. And apart from that, I just thought unfortunately I thought the film was really long. Like, the film was way too long. Like, it's almost like they have multiple endings to the film. They have their first ending, it just cuts to a big city sort of like cutaway shot, and then they suddenly cut to like when they're meeting up again. It's like, it's really distracting and annoying for me, because I was just expecting it to end, and then it just didn't, and it's kind of misleading. Unfortunately, I'll probably give this overall a 3 out of 5, because it does have the action. The action is really worth watching again, and the acting is brilliant. You can see everyone's having really like so much fun on set, and see like Matt Damon, he's just having so much fun, like just coming back, like, because he just looks really old in this film. Like, he just looks really old, and like he just looks like he wouldn't actually be able to do any of this stuff. Like, he's just, his skeleton would just like break apart, and yeah, overall, just, I didn't really enjoy it too much as well. I enjoyed it as much as I wanted to, and I'll probably just go back, watch the other Bourne Legacy films. the other Bourne films, because Bourne, I really enjoyed the Bourne films because it's so grounded in reality, unlike the James Bond films. They just like pull out any gadget they want. Jason Bourne just makes it more realistic, and unfortunately in this film it's more like actiony, and even though I like action, the action you can't actually physically see what's happening. Like half the time it's just a weird angle, or it's faced away from what you actually want to see, and yeah. See you again. I was Stu Reviews. Remember to comment below whatever films you want me to review. See you guys.